Okay, so today we're going to go about setting up live results on for your meet. Once again, I'm using the platform which is Milesplit, and like I did yesterday, we have the database where we imported all the schools and all the entries, uh, and so we're going to use this database. In order to do live results, what you'll have to do is you'll have to close your database, no biggie. We will then, and you will get the download to put this program, download this software onto your desktop or your laptop, whatever you're using. You will want it on the computer that you are timing with or doing results with. So it's got a little look to it. Looks like an electron with a spinning atom. You will double click it. If you set your device up, let me get through this. Okay, you will double click that icon. It'll pull up. You'll have your email and your password in there. Then it'll populate all the meets that you are hosting. This is one of our big meets, so we got a lot of them. But for you, it'll be simple. It'll just populate your meet. I'm going to choose a meet that I know I've already have on here, and mine is on this date right here. So it'll have the name of your meet. This will pop up, and if you're using Hy Tek, it's going to tell you, it'll be the first one. If you're using Meet Pro, you'll want to select Meet Pro. If you're using Finish Links, you'll select that one, and Race Result is right there. But since we're using Hy Tek, we have this featured, and what we'll do is, remember I told you we closed the Hy Tek program down. We are going to browse. And if you followed suit with everything that we did in our last video, you'll go to the C drive, and remember that our database is located in that TF Meet 6 folder. There it is, the name of my meet. I'm going to double click on it. Once I do that, I'm going to start publishing. Don't have to hit anything else, but this is the same dynamic you go through and track. You will allow access. If that pops up, you'll see that it's kind of populating right here. And it tells everything right here that I have is pending. It has your live results, will show up. You'll get a link that will eventually give you everything you would look for. You would go through your calendar and choose yours. And that, when you choose them, I'm just choosing that one. It has everything there. But that's the link. The link for sure. It's got upcoming. So I just did a little search. There's my meet, and you can see that it's there. I could copy that link and go make a QR code out of it. Just go to anything to generate a QR code, or you can just email that link to all the coaches. Just copy and paste that in an email, however you want to do it. But pretty simple process. There it is. So it's got everything pending because we haven't ran anything. Now the next step is to get it access to our platform of software. So with Hy Tek, after you've done this, the one thing you have to do, and that's where I said you have to have Network Pro, is you got to go into multi-user mode. And once you go into multi-user mode, you hit OK. And it'll give you some prompts to say no on a backup right now. And then you're all set up. If you're using Hy Tek, then you would go into the run. And if we're running cross-country meet, which we are here, we'd go to the CCR module. You'd go through the process of using Hy Tek here in order to run your race. The one thing you'll have to do in order to get live results is whenever you run a race, and it won't do it right now because I don't have any time to update, But once you finish a race and you have scored it, then you will hit the update button. And what that does is that makes it a track kind of event, and that automatically updates your live results. And you don't have to do anything except for that one little part. So once again, you know, if you're running cross country and using Hy Tek, you'll get to this point, and if you know anything about this, then you will, or have used this, then you know you will go in there and you'll download the times, then you'll type in the ranks, then you'll match them, and then you'll score, list and score. Then you can close that out, and then you can hit update, and it'll ask you, do you want to do it as a track meet? Just say yes to everything, and then at that point you will have updated your live results. You don't even have to get out of this page, and then you'll go on to the next race and do the same stuff. So I will have videos later on how to specifically do a race with Hy Tek if you've never done one, but that'll come later. So, hope this helped. Appreciate you, and thanks again. All right, so today we're going to discuss probably one of the most important steps is networking computers in order to be able to share files across and to run Hy Tek and other finish links and other software platforms or hardware platforms. One of the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to need to rename your computer. And I'm got two desktops here, so I'm going to rename one to a capture computer, and the other one is going to be a read computer. So I'm going to change the names of those, and to do that I'll hit File Explorer. I'll go to local disk, or this PC, I'm sorry. I'm going to right click and go to Properties. And here you can see a bunch of options here. So one of the options is right here is to rename this PC. That's its name right there, too much to remember, so we're going to rename this PC. We'll go right here, and I'm going to call this the read, or the capture computer, I'm sorry. Doesn't matter which one you do, just as long as you do one. It's capture. Then I'm going to hit next. And it'll tell me to restart this computer. So I'm going to restart that one now. While I'm doing that, I'm going to come over to this one, and I'm going to rename this one to the read computer. So I'm going to do the same action, open up File Explorer, hit this PC, go to Properties, and I'm going to rename this one to the read. I actually call it the read admin because this will be the main one. And I'll hit next, and it'll give me that same restart. And so we want to do that one. So while that's doing its thing, we'll come back over here, and what I want to do is I want to change the IP address. So that's one of the major things I got to do. So I go over here to where the Wi-Fi stuff is. Just click on that, and I'm going to go into network and internet settings. Okay, I am going to choose Ethernet because I have them connected in the back with an Ethernet. And one of the main things I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here, and I'm looking for this. So depending on what platform you're running, what Windows platform, these will be, they're there. We just got to have them somewhere. So we're going to go change the adapter options. We're going to go to Ethernet, and we're going to right click Properties, and we're going to look for this one, Internet Protocol version 4. It'll be TCP/IPv4. We'll go to Properties, and we want to use the following IP address. Now it doesn't really matter. Me, I'd use a series, but I'm going to go 169.254.100, and I'm going to call this one 10. And then I'm going to hit Tab. It does that. Don't have to do anything different. I just need to hit OK. And then I'll close, and then I'll close. Okay. And so while that one's been doing that, this one has done the same thing. So now we've got to go into this one, and we are going to, go to the Wi-Fi, and we're going to go to network and internet settings, and we're dealing with Ethernet cable, and we're going to change the adapter options. We will right click, go to properties, and we'll choose that same dialog box, that Internet Protocol version 4, then go to properties, and we're going to use this following. So that one was 169.254.100. That one was 10. I just need to make this one some other number besides 10. So I'm just going to give myself, call this one 20. I'll hit the tab button. It gives me a subnet mask. Once I do that, I hit OK. Then I hit close. Okay? So what does that allow us to do? It allows us to be able to network these two computers to where they can talk to one another. Now, to see if it's working, remember this first computer we called it capture. This one is read admin. So I'm going to go into File Explorer. I'm going to go up here to that quick access bar, and I'm going to left click right there to kind of get that blue. I am going to hit these two slashes. These are the ones above the enter key, and I'm going to type the name of this other computer, and it should be read admin. And we'll see what pops up. Oh, okay. So it gave me a deal on that network discovery is off. So let me show you how to do that. Okay. So sometimes they have them by default on. All right. So before I do that process, okay, I'm going to come back here into network settings, and I'm going to come back to Ethernet, and we're going to go up here. We're going to change advanced sharing options. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to make sure everything is open for network discovery. So you'll see all this pull down. We're going to hit turn on for everything, turn on. Then you go to this next arrow, and we're going to turn on and turn on. And then we're going to go to all networks, and we're going to turn on. Don't do anything with this one. And then we're going to turn off the password protected. Then we're going to save the changes. Okay. All right. So we'll go back to this other desktop, and we're going to do the same thing. We're here in the network and internet settings, and we're going to go here to Ethernet. We're going to change advanced sharing options, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make sure that all of this is on, turn all that on. We'll go to this guest. We want to make sure that's on and that's on. And then the only thing that, and we'll turn on there as well. This we leave, and we want to turn off the password protection, and then we'll save changes. Okay. So now let's go back and see if this will work. So we'll go to File Explorer. We'll go up here to Quick Access just to the right. We'll // This is our read admin. So I'm going to hit read ADMIN and hit enter. And there's a folder that is shared. So that means that is shared over here. To show you that, if I go into that users folder in this other computer, this PC, C drive, oh wait, I probably could have done it from here. Oh, didn't see it. And then I go into users, you'll see that if I click over here in users, there's the public one, that's the one that's shared, and we'll go over here, and in this public, you'll see that folder is shared. So if I make a new document here, just a text file. Oops, sorry, I didn't want to make that one. That's not the good one. If I make a new text file, new text document, it shows up on this other computer. And if I go into this text document and I type in hello, okay, over here you will see that, oops, hello, okay. And it's going to ask me to save, and I do. And then now when I come over here, there's the hello there. So basically it's allowing you to go back and forth, okay? All right. Now, there are certain files that do need to be shared, and I'm going to show you how to share one of these files. It is my platform for timing meets, and it is the TF Meet 6 folder. And so I'm going to go into this folder, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it, go to properties. It is a very simple process. Here's the tabs for sharing. And we want to share this folder. So when I share that, you get this, but what we want it to do is we want to hit the pull down, go to everyone. We want to go to add. And then we want to hit the pull down that says read and write. And then we will share this folder. And then we hit done. Okay. And that's all there is to it. So on this computer, the capture computer, I've shared that file. So if I go to this computer and I do the same thing, File Explorer, and I hit the 2 slashes, but I type in the name of that first computer, which is capture, you will see that it not only has the user's file, it also has that TF Meet 6 folder that was used here. And so that's how you go about sharing files. That way you can open up this program, and if you're going to do this, it will let you run it in multi-user mode. And when you do that, you're telling this one to be the admin computer. And in order to share a file, you're going to run the same program over here, and you're going to want to open the file that's over there. So we'll go File, Open New. We want to go into our network setting, and it might not show it there, but we can go / capture, and we'll go into TF Meet 6 folder. Just thinking. Wanting to be cantankerous. We'll go / capture. Go into the TF Meet 6 folder. There's our test file. We'll open, and since the capture is the admin, we'll select run 1, and now we are sharing that database over there. And to show you, here are the schools there, and this is the same one, and you'll just see that they're identical. And that is how you network computers, by using a static IP address, and how you share files. Hope that helps. Thank you.